Generic greetings and welcome to Flooded. Today's beverage is a quite interesting tonic water with a hint of lime. I'm not entirely sure when or why I bought this thing, but it is quite an okay beverage indeed. So welcome to Flooded. This is billed as a reverse city builder. Essentially, we start on an ever-shrinking island with a small colony. We have to explore, gather resources, survive attacks, and basically work our way through certain goals and eras in order to beat the game before the island shrinks into nothing. It's a game I did request and receive a key for to make this video. So not a sponsored video, but as I said, I did request a key for this one, and I've played for about 2 hours, and most of that time has been in the campaign mode. So certainly a first impressions, but hopefully enough to demo the game. The first 3 chapters I've completed, not to maximum satisfaction, I might add. We haven't got all of the stars on that one, and I'm halfway through the chapter 4, but I thought we'd stop at that point to basically make this video and show you the quick play mode. So we're going to go with a calm ocean because it's quite pretty. We're going to have a just right size island. The objectives are going to be probably all of them. Yeah, we're going to go with all objectives, which is interesting because I've never done any offense in the game. In terms of the number of objectives per era, we're going to go with 1 objective just because it's better to get through the game. I think random is probably the best way to play it, but just 1 for the purposes of making this video. Normal difficulty, and we're not going to have an active pause. If you have that on, you can build and strategize while it's paused, whereas without it, well, you can't. So our commander, we've got Miles, or we've got Ellen, and they do different things. They have a passive ability and a starting bonus or an active ability. And the commanders, as well as the relics that you can get, are unlocked as you play the game. So we're going to go with Miles the strategist. So we have a passive ability of collective work. Adjacent buildings of the same type work more effectively, so you want to group things up. And then we're going to go with a pickaxe, which is basically like a clicker, and you can gain... Actually, no, maybe we'll try something else. Orb of Clairvoyance. Orb of Clairvoyance. Some people don't believe in magic, but you use it to learn which resource will be needed to move to the next era once you've completed your goals. Now, let's keep it a surprise. We're going to go with the diamond pickaxe, because you should always spend your diamonds on a pickaxe. Anyway, let's go to play, and it will generate a randomly generated world here, and we're going to pause it. So, let's have a quick look. Alright, so top left is the weather and time. We have 6 minutes 42 before the land shrinks, and all of this beach here basically disappears. It's currently calm seas. Wind turbines are currently not functioning. Not that we have wind turbines anyway, but we do apparently have this... this Ferris wheel there. Time controls on the top left there. We've got our water, which is used to sustain our miners or colonists, and those in turn work in mines, iron mines, copper mines, and lead mines specifically. We also have electricity, which is used for upgrades as well as technologies. We've got options for zooming in and out in the top right, as well as flattening the view, which can be helpful because it's well, it's quite undulating, so sometimes that is a helpful thing. We have the objectives on the top right, which is restore or demolish the ruins. I have not done that before, so I have no idea how we get on with that one. We'll see in but a moment. The button for leveling up to the next era, we're currently in the mining era. On the bottom right, we have underground view, which there's some secrets. We also have management as well, which you can access by clicking on your main miner's base there as well, and then building controls down the bottom. So let's go ahead, and basically it says in order to get to the next era, or have access to it, we need to restore or demolish the ruins. So we're going to unpause, and I'm going to click on this ruin here, and it says rebuild the ruins for 750 or demolish it. I'm going to I'm going to rebuild it because I basically don't know what it does, and I think it would be of some benefit finding out. We're going to also go to actions here, and for the lumber mill, and I'm going to place a lumber mill in here, and what that'll do, actually maybe over here. What it does is it removes some of the level 1 trees. These are all level 2, ironically, so it's going to remove those. And then we find out what the deal is. Oh, that's a warehouse. Also, rebuilding the ruins, you gain a specific building, which might be good and it might be terrible. Because, well, that one's going to be demolished because it's so close to the sea, it's going to end up being demolished anyway. And we'll rebuild that one there. I'm going to click on this miner here, and then we basically get this option to click as fast as we possibly can to gather resources, and actually we need to stop and make some more water. So as I mentioned, adjacent buildings for our selection work better, so I'm going to place this well away from our previous wells because we can't build really much more adjacent, and quite frankly, it's going to shrink in a bit too fast for my liking anyway. So there's 2 wells, which will increase the amount of water that we're generating. We also want to... it says restore, demolish the ruins. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's loads of ruins, actually, isn't there? So let's just keep rebuilding some. This one has become living quarters, and this one, we'll see what that is. Living quarters, obviously, you get more people. But I don't really like where that is, because it's going to be got by the sea. Oh, there's a water tank, which is good, so it increases water storage. And you know what, I think we'll just give this a little bit of a helping hand, and we're going to restore that ruin there, and then that should be all of the objectives for this little section complete. And then we'll see what the next one is. A lot of these tabs at the bottom, which gives you options for building, but we haven't got to these eras. And there we go. So it's now telling us we need 4,000 in order to get to the next era, and that is 4,000 iron. So basically, we need more people because we only have 32 people out of 75. So we could focus, if we wanted to, on... this is a really poor start here because we've got the water around, so we're pretty screwed where we can build. So what we're going to do is I'm going to start building some like sort of miners' cottages over here. That is going to give us a lot more workers, but then water will become an issue as well. So that's what we're going to have to do. So we're going to mine resources. We're going to get more people, which in turn will increase the amount of stuff we get. Naturally, we will have to then also make some more water, which we're doing there. And I'm just going to use the sort of manual click as fast as you can on the mouse technique to get this done. As long as the water is going up, I'm not concerned. It is still going down. Still going down. No, it's going up now. Good. All right, so let's go for another... We're going to go for a warehouse because at the moment the maximum storage is not that good. So that's getting done. Let's continue going for this here. Water's only going up by not really a good amount, and there's no point in getting any more. There's no point in getting any more mines because we're maxed out on people. So until we're maxed out on people, should I say? So we've got 92. So we've actually got 17 people unemployed. Now is the time to build some more places for them to work. Specifically, we've got we've got an open pit mine, which is going to be placed in there. So we're going to gather even more iron. So water is now still going up now, which is good. I do think we'll need some more mines. Specifically, we would probably want... Oh no, actually, there we go. We're now maxed out, so we can't get any more. So we want to get to the next era, and then after that, we'll see what it's going to afford us, which is, I think, the electricity era, the next one. But that'll give us access to, as you might imagine, electricity. Or energy, as I'll probably end up calling it. And then we can use that to do some upgrades. So, there we go. Next era. We now have options for technology. Bathysphere. When a ship is destroyed, you recover 20% of the resources. 10% chance that a land tower will not shrink during a flood, but the flood might go 10% faster. No, thank you. Scaffolding. Speeds of construction by 100%. I mean, that is great. We'll go for that one. The electricity era. So, develop any technology. Oh, that's actually quite an easy one to do. So, there is our technology there. Costs us 1,000 to do that, but we need a research centre in order to crack on with it. But my concern is that we really need, ideally, to get some energy, which requires technology that we just don't have. When I say technology, actually, what I mean is resources. In this particular case, copper. So we're going to get more copper. Because this upgrade, 500 electricity, 125 iron. But sadly, we just need to keep going there. So, making copper, going to go with even more of those mines. Obviously, it's going to split this now, so we need more people, which means more water. So, water, and also some more people there. But at least the economy is speeding up now. But I obviously am concerned that, well, basically, this is going to start shrinking. We do have access to this stuff, which is the underwater mining shaft, which we don't have access now. We do have a mining shaft, which is underwater. Under the ground. So there's resources around here that we're not sure what they are. We can build radars, I think it is. yeah, radars there to discover what's underground. But let's say focusing on this thing here, this objective. In and around the place, we've got like mystery spots on the ocean, like round here, and you can get pirates as well. Not seeing any, but there will be someone somewhere. And we do have level 1 trees there. Oh, also we have decent copper. Let's go ahead and I'm going to destroy that ruin because I want to build 2 solar, and then increase the size of this. And yeah, we've got the alert, we've got the sirens going, basically because what's going to happen now is all the land's going to shrink. So if we have a look here, it's going to shrink, and then this turns to sand, so it's ever shrinking. Alright, let's develop that technology. Technology, we need one of these research centers. I'm going to place it there. Research centers strangely go in water, so we can place it there, that's fine. And how are we doing for energy? We're doing well. Again, I'm going to place them adjacent to one another to gain that bonus. And I think we'll then spend a bit of that energy, 1,000, on developing technology, which gives us the next era, which is 8,000 water. Okay, so that's going to require a lot of upgrades. So we just need, yeah, that actually works out very well for us, to be honest. All right, so I think what we're going to do, we are going to increase the size of this. This is the next level lumber mill because it'll clear up this, and then we'll get some unknown things, which should be nice to see. That's working out. Energy's going up. We can then get more water. We can't store the 8,000 water, but we do have access to water storage, which is actually what we don't have access to. What we need really is more storage of iron and such. So leveling that up. It's now dark, so yeah, solar panels ain't gonna function. Oh, look at all that. That's loads of stuff getting removed there from our lumber mill because the size, yeah, that's much bigger now. Excellent. All right. Solar panels are doing nothing, as one would imagine, but I'd like an accumulator. That would be good. I'm concerned that we're not generating any copper. Why not? Is it because we've not got the money because they've been spending all on this? That is possibly the case. Yeah, because that's now using it there. I think that's it. Basically, it's been spent by the lumber mill. Oh, we have found chest though, which requires, somewhat ironically, some water to unlock. But that's given us even more iron. Okay, good. We're going to go for an accumulator, which is going to go there. That allows us to store more energy. Let's increase the amount of water that we're generating, increase the amount of water we're generating, and keep working on that. And keep placing these adjacent. Some of these we can't move now because the trees are level 3. We need to obviously mine stuff. Gather around the whatever era it is or below. So we need era 3 to get those era 3 trees. What we might be able to get though is, well, we need more water storage. So water storage can go there. That's an adjacent. There's some stones there. We need to get rid of the stones. So we do have access to a quarry, which if I place in... There's not ideal, but it will get rid of some stones. And we can expand from there. Oh, we're on to 2,000 energy already. Right. Let's just keep leveling up water then. All of these water things will level up. I don't know if these require jobs, but leveling up the water is trending to what we need to do anyway. So there we go, there's all that leveled up. These stones have been removed. We can upgrade our water if need be. Let's go for that there. Maybe one in there. How are we doing for people? Best if we had more, that's for sure. There's even more water. So that's a lot of water. I reckon we're going to get pretty good with the whole storage here. I'm going to go for water storage in there. And water storage in... No, that'll be fine. Water storage in there is fine. See, we're removing all of these trees and clearing the land, but some of it is still a bit of elusive to us. I reckon demolish that ruin. I reckon we probably want more buildings Oh, that water's shooting right up now. Excellent. So when we get to the daytime then, we should be able to level up faster. We're going to go with even more solar. Just max out the solar. I'm a fan of solar. That's a mysterious monolith. Activate the monolith. Should we do it? Yeah. Monolith of drought. Stops the rain. Oh, okay. It's not raining, but I guess it's not going to now. Fair enough. We're actually maxed on loads of resources there. Okay. Increase storage. Let's increase storage. There we go. And we'll increase the miners. All the homes here. And indeed, that should be enough. Oh, wow. We are pretty much maxed out when it comes to that water, so we just need to keep upgrading the water tanks. And that should get us to our objective, which is 8,000 water. And we need to use some of that energy as well to increase the construction speed. I don't think we drastically need it though. Well, let's see. Well, that's loads of water. We can get loads of more people here. Our economy's going to skyrocket here. Next era. When enemies get close to whirlpool, they sail into it. Propel increases ship movement speed. A fire extinguisher fires go out 15% faster. Let's go for that. The expansion era. Build an underwater mining shaft. Okay. Underwater mining shaft. We're going to gather. What do we want to gather? We're currently not generating lead. So we're going to place one there, and one there. And that's going to be obviously a lot of people. And is that water going down? Oh, it will be water going down. Oh, we've got a monolith here. A mysterious monolith. I don't really want to activate it because we don't know what it does. It does something. We're just not entirely sure. One more mining shaft then. What are we low on? I mean, nothing really. But we're going to go with that. Oh, the land is going to shrink again. But we need 12,000 water to get to the next era. Good grief. It's really flinging the whole water level ups at us. It's not necessarily water that you need only as well. The first one was iron, wasn't it? So, yeah. Another accumulator or two would be very handy. 1, 2, 3. There's the technologies as well. So, fire's getting put out. There's the land that's shrinking. One of the things you can build is these here. And these are artificial land things that you use for lead, or from lead. Defences, like naval contact mines and land-based turrets, they're also made of lead. But we currently have not been given an objective for fighting. We haven't seen one just yet. So it says storage is good. Let's go for them and them and them. There's all the people working. Let's continue leveling up all of these wells. Let's level up the lumber mill. Let's level up the... Well, there's the open pit mine. Water storage. We need to level up that. Where is the repair shop? I think we can find it by going for actions repair shop. Oh, not the repair shop. Where is it? There is a quarry somewhere. It is quarry. It's in there somewhere. Yeah, it's there. Upgrade that to get rid of some more rocks. Oh, we'll activate the monolith. Why not? Hurricane. Wind turbine performance is increased. Okay. What isn't increased is our water. We're actually on negative water now. Something I didn't expect. But we do have access to water tiles. There's that problem solved. Right. So that's going to give us a massive amount of water. A huge amount of water. Let's do some scanning. So we'll get our scanner here. And we're going to go underground. And we can see there's loads of stuff over here that we can potentially scan. So we're going to put the scanner there. And that's the radar. And what about over here? There's a couple over there. There's a couple down here as well. Oh, there you go. Loads of lead deposits. So we could, if we wanted to, use like this deep mine and you can mine basically down over. We don't need to do that. But we do need to, again, increase or level up all of these things, upgrade like that. That's fine. We're going to go with even more solar. I think we're going to build another solar array around here. There we are. There's also some other ruins. I'm just going to... Oh, I actually built on them ruins. I meant to demolish it. I guess we could demolish it. Yes, we could. Demolish the ruins there. And level up these and these. The water's going to fly up as soon as we've removed these trees. In fact, it's flying up anywhere. That's ridiculous. And we've still got some not unemployed people, but we've still got some jobs for people to do, so we'll set them going on that one. Probably increase our storage as well. Technology-wise, there's maxed out on the scaffolding, so quicker building. And we can go for fire extinguisher as well. We need 12,000 water. We've got 12,000 and a bit storage. Go for a little bit extra there. There's some more research in that technology. Water tank's taking a while to level up. That's fine. A lot more lead around as well. But I think that'll give us... God, look at the lead. We're pretty much maxed out on it. Let's build some artificial land. It acts as land for all intents and purposes and shows up the land around it. But there is a downside to that. There is a downside. It means that basically... actually, is it a downside? Not necessarily a downside. Essentially what happens is that then becomes sand after the expansion. Let's move to the next era. We're going to go with... cryptology. Monoliths have the effects revealed. We don't have that. Shame. Hydration. Whenever you produce more water than it's being consumed, the mining shaft and underwater mining shaft to gain extra performance. Oh, yeah. So we need to produce copper. Alright, okay. So one thing we haven't done, and it is a bit of a oversight on my part, is upgrade the mines. And I'm going to build more copper mines. There's the copper mines. And we're going to, most likely... Can we level those up? They are leveling up. We have nowhere near the right amount of jobs. Luckily, we can level all these up. And we need to increase our storage, which we need more. We need more electricity. Yeah, there's hydrogen. When I produce more water than is being consumed, miner shafts and what miner shafts gain extra performance. Might as well go for that. And also upgrade our storage. 1 minute 40 before this all shrinks. So we have to bear that in mind. I'm hoping we can get to the next era before that happens. Let's see. And we are completely maxed out on water. Oh, and there's the rains. So rains speeds up the flood meter and puts out fires. Let's go for more buildings. Don't know if it's a good idea to build all of these in one go, but it's happening anyway. More of these to get, again, shore up that coastline there. So it's a bit extravagant of me doing this, but at least it saves them mines. We probably could go along here as well and save that building. And we can only store, sadly, a certain amount. That should fix the problem. Okay, what we're going to do is go here. And we want to prioritize 3. We want to have most people working on the copper. Which should take us to, yeah, we need 20,269. We can store 23,400 plus change. And even with these maxed out, wow. Even with these maxed out, we still have loads of water. But this is going to shrink again. And oh, it doesn't matter. Vic and Terry know each other. Achievement quick. Playtime 90 minutes 50 seconds. Buildings constructed 90. Buildings upgraded 60. Exit. So there you go. That's been a bit of flooded. A very short sampling of the game, but I think it's fairly representative of the main moment to moment. In the campaign, you are introduced to, obviously, the mechanics as you progress on. The islands change, you get different biomes, different commanders, as well as relics, and yeah, the free play mode there, we saw, I mean, there you go, there's one there, which is a bit more desolate than perhaps the other one. But yeah, you've got the free play mode as well, quick play. There's another one that I haven't unlocked yet. I don't know if it's sandbox or whatever, we'll see. But that was the one objective. I fear that I feel that the random or more objectives is probably a more challenging game, but for the purposes of demonstration, I think that was a fairly decent choice. Either way, that's Flooded. Hopefully you have enjoyed the video, and if you like what you see, feel free to check the link out in the description. As I said previously, this is not a sponsored video, but I did request and receive a key for the purposes of checking this thing out. Either way, hope you have enjoyed the look at Flooded, and thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.